Why Europeans appeared filthy and uncivilized to the Aztecs. We bet you didn't know Europeans were embarrassed by the Aztecs for being dirty strangers who didn't even know how to wash properly. But why? Number 6. The Aztecs had a cleanliness culture that was daily, public, and moral. For the Mesoamerican civilization, hygiene wasn't just nice. It was tied to health, social order, and even spiritual discipline. Bathing and steam baths were embedded in daily life and medicine. And it wasn't only bodies. The city itself was kept functioning. Water, canals, and organized systems for waste handling existed at scale for the time. So when strangers arrived who didn't fit that baseline, the contrast would have hit hard. Number 5. Long voyages plus military life equals portable filth. Many conquistadors weren't showing up fresh from a spa day. They arrived after brutal sea travel, then marched, slept rough, fought, bled, and moved with pack animals. Even if a European wanted to stay clean, a campaign is basically a mobile factory of sweat, grime, lice, infected wounds, and rotting supplies. And indigenous accounts in the Florentine Codex describe Spaniards arriving wrapped in dust, full of dirt and dirty, in the chaos of conflict and movement. That isn't a moral insult, it's a field report. Number 4. Europeans and Aztecs had different hygiene logic. This part matters because history gets dumb when people turn it into Europeans were gross, end of story. Early modern Europeans did wash, often hands and face, and they relied heavily on changing linen as a cleanliness technology. But full-body bathing wasn't always treated as a daily norm in many places, partly because of medical ideas about disease, bad air, and the body being vulnerable when pores open. That worldview wasn't stupidity, it was their medical framework at the time. Now place that beside a society where bathing and steam cleansing were routine and culturally reinforced. You don't need cartoons or exaggeration to see how the Aztecs could interpret Europeans as people who didn't take basic care of themselves. Number 3. Hair, beards, body odor, and parasites were social signals. Beards and body hair weren't just fashion, they were signals. In Mesoamerica, grooming norms could be different. Strong smells or visible infestations, like lice and fleas, were common problems in crowded pre-modern settings globally. But for the Aztecs, they were a sign of filthiness. Aztec hygiene standards were high and structured, and Europeans often arrived under conditions that predict intense dirt and odor. Plus, European bathing norms and cleanliness logic differed sharply. That combination is enough to explain the filthy outsider perception. Number 2. The city itself embarrassed the outsiders. Even Spanish accounts describe awe at the order and scale of Mexican urban life, from markets, architecture, to coordination. One of the most cited chroniclers, Bernal Diaz del Castillo, repeatedly emphasizes how astonishing the city and courtly protocols were to them. And once you are standing inside a city that looks organized and maintained, your own mess becomes louder. Dirt isn't just dirt anymore, it's evidence. Number 1. Uncivilized was also a political judgment. Calling someone uncivilized is rarely just about hygiene. It's about power. It's asking, do you know the rules here? Can you control yourself? Do you live like a disciplined human or like chaos in boots? The Aztecs were reading Europeans the way any strong state reads strangers, as a potential threat, as unpredictable, as socially strange, and yes, as physically off-putting compared to local norms. Here's a quick question. If you were an Aztec noble watching these newcomers enter your world, dusty, armed, sweaty, animal-heavy, operating under different cleanliness beliefs, would you call them civilized or would you call them dangerous, disordered, and dirty?